Hey, how you doing?
Really? How? No, don't tell me. Let it stay between you and Mother. I feel she has a hand in this. Thank you for stepping up for us. I promised a hefty reward, and now it's yours. And since Mother helped with reclaiming the seat of the Elders, maybe her grace will also guide us with the matter of the empty temple. Frigg, the matron who served there, disappeared one fateful day. We searched everywhere, but it was no use. It was like she vanished into thin air. The sacred totem of Mother, passed down from matron to matron, disappeared with her. Without it, we can't appoint a successor, and the temple has remained empty ever since.
Alrighty, sorry about that. OBS was throwing fits. It should be good now.
Eh, it's hard to blame her. She left after the massacre of Gunvalder. Her daughter was with a man from that tribe, and was in the village when it happened. Frigg was furious that we didn't come to their aid. But tell me, would anyone have helped us if the situation had been reversed? Of course not. I've spent years questioning whether I made the right decision back then. Even now, I don't have an answer, and I no longer have the strength to dwell on it. You're right. Only a matron can brew the sacred potion that allows us to enter the battle frenzy. Without it, the Volker tribe isn't worth much. We gave up searching for her a long time ago. It's pointless. Mother made her judgment clear, but if you're set on trying anyway, speak with Bride. He'll know more than I do.
Very nice. If you could tell me where to find him, that would be awesome. But you didn't. Not telling me that. Hey, Lonnie, glad you could make it. How you doing? Hey, Skew. How you doing? You said you had, yeah, Lonnie, you mentioned you had something going on. Your art class, gotcha. Multitasking, doing your art and watching me. I know you mentioned you had some Zoom thing this morning. I just didn't remember what it was offhand, or if you had mentioned what it was. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I hope that goes well for you. Yeah, at least we know what the issue was now. It's just doing YouTube things. So, now when your cooldown's up, you can go live. And sounds like you got the game all set up and ready to go, so it'd be good to go once you are able to do so. Once YouTube finishes verifying that you're a real person or whatever it is they do. Alright, I had to rob the place. Because why not? I guess down here is actually where I want you to go. Yep. Oh, yeah. I just had to double check and make sure. Alright. Oh, nice. Doing some chair yoga. That's cool. Oh, Oh, joy. Oh, UPS doing UPS things. Always fun when that happens. Yeah, carrying a lot of stuff.
It's always a pleasure to see you, fellow outsider. What brings you here today?
Also trying to have my coffee and not burn myself. Yeah, it's fresh coffee. I almost always burn my tongue on it. I want coffee and I always forget it's hot. Yeah, how you doing?
It's always a pleasure to see you, fellow outsider.
Good to hear. Glad to hear it, man. Doing anything exciting today? Nice. Well, that's pretty cool.
It's always... matron freak. I doubt she'd have been pleased to see me here, in a place that belonged only to her and those who came before. The Volkers say she cursed them and left, that Mater herself hid her tracks so she could never be found. They're wrong. At least about finding her. She may be gone, but her presence is everywhere. You just need to follow it.
Yeah, well, that'll be awesome.
You've seen it by now. On Avalon, the weirdness is always there. Thick in some places, thin in others, but never truly gone. And everyone leaves their mark on it. Some faint, some strong, but someone like the Volker matron, she'd leave a trail bright as a blaze. You just need to find it. Her presence will be strongest in the places she favored. This temple, for one. Her old home. Perhaps by the common fireplace, where her people gather? Beyond that, it's hard to say. First, you'll need to sharpen your senses to the weirdness. I have something that can help, but before you set out, I want to ask a favor. When you find the totem, don't go running straight to Angsvar. Bring it here instead. If a new matron takes her place, these doors will close to both of us forever, and I need to know what's behind them. I'll repay you, I promise. Answers and more. Excellent. I can hardly wait. Here, ether bloom. Woven with ethereal cobweb and just a hint of wolfsbane. You'll need to smoke it. Be brave.
Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you just have to rethink what you. Rethink your plan. Unfortunately, that happens sometimes. Seems like that one place took your feedback pretty well, though. You know, I was actually paying attention to the conversation, and I still forgot immediately what I was supposed to be doing. Right. Gotta smoke the drugs. No, that wasn't your fault. My brain just threw out important information because it randomly decided it wasn't important. This is important. And then I took a minute. And then my brain said, I think I'll just throw that out now. Oh, it's not important anymore. Yeah, it can be kind of hard if you're looking for something specific. Okay, I smoked the drugs and I'm actually in Trig's house. I think I was supposed to actually start back at that temple though. Oh, that was all kinds of wrong one. Yeah, like I said, it can be hard when you're looking for something specific. I need to find stuff. I have no idea, actually, what the thing I'm looking for actually looks like.
It's always a pleasure to see you, fellow.
Sorry, I'm kind of confused and I'm trying to figure something out. That's why I've been quiet. Trying to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do here. Supposed to find Frigg's essence. Look in the places where she liked to be. But I also have no idea what the thing I'm looking for even looks like, so. I have no idea. There should be a marker on my map. Oh, it's way the fuck over there. Okay. Thanks, you. That was very helpful, I appreciate it. Yeah, that wouldn't be the first time I've spent a lot of time looking for one. I'm not going in there yet. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back, apparently. Oh, never mind. Thought I might have been having to restart OBS again. OBS has been being a little bitch today. No, it's still doing it. What the fuck? Dropping in frames and running slow. I don't understand why it's doing that. Unless that's just a YouTube issue, in which case fuck off YouTube. You're fucking annoying, whatever it is. Whatever. Why am I... Hey Tifa, good morning. How you doing? Okay. It's actually okay. I'm going it on the other side of that. There you go. Now be careful with that, don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself, Lonnie. Alright, I think OBS and or YouTube is done throwing a fit for now. I don't know what the issue is, but apparently it's having some sort of a problem with that too. And my stream run like crap. I had to restart OBS twice before I even started the stream. Okay, I'm gonna pause for a minute. Well, I'm actually harming this thing, so that's good. It's gonna take me a while. This is in the Forlorn Swords up by up over in this area. Right over here. I don't know, I just found one in general, so I figured they were all the same. Maybe it's because you killed the one, or maybe it's because you killed one earlier, so you didn't encounter the next one later. That could be. I know though, he wanted to come bother me while I was wandering around. I found this guy at night though. I don't know, I fully thought he was the same one that I didn't want to play with earlier. Nice one, Lonnie. Yeah, it seems to be similar attack patterns. Definitely very tanky. I don't know if for right now he can have fun with my minions over there because I'm not going in deep water. I don't fight so well when I'm swimming. So they can have a good time with that. I'll kill him eventually. Or he'll go away. Or he'll just go away, okay. Yeah, maybe the name could have been a bug of some sort. I don't know. Yeah, those are the nails. Yeah, it could have been a bug. I had a bug yesterday where the enemy health bars weren't showing up. So Entirely possible. That's another bug. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was daytime. I can't damage him fast enough. Yes, well, the good point about that is I know he can't kill me. Well, he can, but I can take him to the point where he won't kill me. Not just he's gonna one-shot me. I can deal with him now. Yeah, he is definitely a damage sponge. I noticed that with the enemies in the DLC, a lot of them are damage sponges too, and I really dislike that. Especially the bosses. So yeah. I don't really like spongy enemies. At least most of the enemies around here I can take them. Most of the enemies in this area aren't too bad. And a new fast travel point, that's always good. You get out of here. Oh, get out of here. I only started it with one of these things. Who invited him? You got to go back to bed for a little while, that's good. I almost died, so I was focusing for a second there. You got all your stuff done. Okay, yeah, that was annoying. I think there might have been two of those fucking things. Big guys. Kiddo's comfy with your snuggle frog now. Fuck off. Go away. Get out of here. I needed that, apparently. Alright. In here. Alright, let's check out what's in here, I guess. I think this is where I need to be. Of course I kind of have to see if there's markers anywhere. Because apparently in these indoor dungeon areas I just can't open my map at all. But I'm pretty sure this is where I need to go anyway. Yeah, I'll check out the new quest I got in a minute. Gotta deal with the bottomless here. There. That bus is a little bit ouchy. Yeah, and there was what I needed, and that boss was the thing I needed to kill. Good thing he wasn't too tough, he was just really annoying. More annoying than anything. I see he's in his home. Okay. I think he was in his home before. I don't remember that.
With our luck, it couldn't have ended any other way. But the totem, was it with her? If so, we can at least name her successor. Could it be that Mother is finally smiling upon us? Thank you. Feels like seeing the first light of dawn after a night that refused to end. But this isn't the end of our misfortunes. Elspeth, the girl chosen to be the next matron, took her own life today. Threw herself onto the rocks. Hard to say. It's been a dark time for all of us. But maybe she had her own burdens. Ones we never saw. Shame she chose such a dishonor. Shame she did it.
That sounds like fun, honey.
Certain. She was well liked. Nobody would have had anything to gain from her death. And I refuse to believe that any Volker would kill their own kin. especially not a matron-to-be. We need a matron, and if she won't name one, I'll have to do it myself. It goes against tradition, but I don't have a choice. Maybe you should check Elspeth's hut. See if she left any notes or hints about who should follow her.
Sounds interesting. Alright. Alright, so here is the guide to show. It's not what I am doing right now. Alright, that's all. Not nice. To go inside the house to get inside.
You? What you doing here? Haven't you done enough? You're the reason Elspeth is dead now. If you hadn't pried into Volker business, she'd still be here. You brought back the matron's totem. We hoped it would stay lost forever, but now the doors are open again and Elspeth's worst fears have come true. No. Frigg had chosen Elspeth's mother as her successor, but then Frigg disappeared and Elspeth's mother fell ill. Everyone feared that even if the totem was found, we'd be left without a matron. On her deathbed, Elspeth's mother named Elspeth as her successor. She never wanted it, but you don't refuse your dying mother, do you? We thought the tribe would eventually move on, find new ways to worship Mather, and leave this madness behind. But then you showed up. You don't know? They didn't tell you? Being the matron is torment. It only ends in death. When a matron undergoes initiation, it's said she becomes a living vessel for Mather's wrath. It's like drinking that cursed potion. Your veins burn and your mind screams for blood. Our matrons spend their days isolated, barely holding back the berserker madness that threatens to consume them. They rely on calming herbs, meditation, whatever they can, but they need an iron will to endure. Elspeth wasn't like that. She wore her heart on her sleeve. She loved people. She loved the mountains. She wasn't meant to spend her days alone in a dark room, hovering on the brink of madness. And bring down the wrath of the entire tribe on us both? After everything that's happened in Volker, do you really think they'd calmly accept her saying no? They wouldn't care about our plans for the future. Plans that don't involve Elspeth being stuck in the temple forever. To them, it's an honour. This entire tribe is worthless. They all see themselves as Mather's chosen, yet they act like sheep who can't survive without a herding dog. I wanted to. I would have become nameless and lived among the non-reader, anything to stay together. But Elspeth, she couldn't. She said she couldn't break the promise she made to her mother. And what about her promises to me? How would they any different? A broken word is a broken word, whether it's to me, to you, or to Mather herself. She didn't want to live without honour. But she died without it anyway, and I couldn't stop her. I couldn't do anything. Yeah, me too. Now you see why we don't like outsiders prying into our business. Here, Elspeth left this letter for you. I found it among her things. She must have written it when word got out that you were looking for Frigg. Take it and go. There's nothing left for you here.
It's always a pleasure to see you, fellow outside. It's always... Oh, now that is exciting. But please, the honor should be yours. You're the one who put in all the hard work, after all. I'll be right behind you.
Oh, screw that. As I was doing before.
Oh, you're back. I tried following you, but the door shut right in front of my face. Almost on my nose, to be honest. Maybe I could go in now, but first I'd rather you just tell me what happened in there. A Four-Dweller? Ah, so it's just as I suspected. But why would a Four-Dweller be in what's supposed to be the Temple of Meter? Angsvar told me the pillar in the village was ancient, and that back in the day it would blaze scarlet with Mater's true fury. But we both know that it simply reacts to creatures touched by the weirdness, and it hardly ever blazed for either of us. That's because it's tuned to react specifically to the Four-Dwellers. I know that Alrita fought alongside King Arthur against them, but it still doesn't explain why this one tribe has a pillar like that. Oh, I see now. According to the Volker legends, the first berserkers were born on the battlefield during the war with the Four-Dwellers. Mater was supposed to lend them her anger and strength, but maybe the truth is far more visceral. Blood has power. The druids always knew that. And the blood of a Fore-dweller must have been the purest weirdness, the purest intent. If you believed it could make you invincible, then that's exactly what it would do. Maybe, once. It could have been a captive, brought here by the Dalrita and hidden in the vault. But there's no way it survived for 600 years, being bled over and over again. Nothing could endure that. At least, I hope not. I think it's an apparition of the weirdness. Same with the blood. But with intent that strong, sustained for so long, it's probably indistinguishable from the real thing. You will do with this knowledge what you see fit. Angsvar and I, we've had our differences. I doubt he'd believe me, and honestly, I'm not brave enough to try to convince him. Now, I promised you a reward. I'll give you something he refused, but it might be of some use to you. I've managed to create a recipe for something similar to their potion. It's not as potent, but now that I know what it is, it's far less damaging to the body. Take it. You look like you've still got a long journey ahead of you. The potion is sacred to the Volker. What I've made isn't. He worried that instead of giving his tribe a new purpose, it would only hasten their decline. And I think he might have been right. Don't mention it. It's been a pleasure meeting you. I think I'll stay here for a while and see how things unfold. After that, I'll find another mystery to chase. Who knows? Maybe our paths will cross again, fellow traveler in the weirdness. In the meantime, try not to get into too much trouble. Unless it's something interesting.
No. How would I? The tribes were our allies, but they commanded their own forces. The truth is, that war made monsters out of us all. The Fore-dwellers weren't just any normal enemy. The way they looked, the way they wielded the weirdness. To many, they seemed almost godlike. I don't condone what the Volker did, but sadly, I understand it.
have to find the chief and talk to him. Again. Hey, Stu, glad you could make it. How you doing? I was just fighting. I fought a Fort Dweller, and now I have to find that chief again. Remember where the hell his house was, actually. We had like a crap ton of snow yesterday. Oh, he won't talk to me, okay. Okay, I'm fucking confused now. Whatever, yeah. This tribe can generally fuck off until I figure out what I'm supposed to do with them. I don't care. I don't care about that anymore. I'm doing something else. I can't figure out what it wants me to do in that village, so I'm gonna go do something else. We had a crap load of snow yesterday. That was fun. You need another nap, yeah, it sounds like it. Sounds like you've been busy. You bitch. Do not come and slap me while I'm mining. Found a random dead body. Got lost for a minute. I think I figured it out though. I'm going to a different place. I'm not dealing with this stuff with the Vulcar tribe anymore. That's annoying. Can't figure it out.
Who goes there? Your money or your life? How is that supposed to work? That's all you've got? You made a big mistake! Your gold belongs to us now!
Y'all can die.
What's that noise? Your money?
Alright. Oh, I got set back a little bit, but I don't really care that much about that. Really. Hey, Jono. Glad you can make it. How you doing? A fucking bear came wandering up out of nowhere, too. It was nowhere nearby. I would have seen it. No worries, honey. I know you've been doing your class stuff. It's all good. Fucking really? Again with the dropping the frames and low bitrate for no reason? Fuck off with that, YouTube. Oh, the undead. Nice. A comment from Oregon. That's awesome. Fucking obnoxious things. Oh, and they didn't die the first time. Nice. I have to kill them again. And I hate the fact that these things can actually dodge my swings after I've already started swinging the sword. And they wait for me to start my swing and then they can just dodge out of the way. You just die. Right now. Get out of here. Yeah, I just killed one of the ones that can bring his friends back. And I hate that they can wait for you to start swinging the sword and still avoid being hit. Alright, I'm gonna be right back in a minute. I need the restroom. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Drop everything I needed to drop. I am doing alright, Lonnie. Thanks for asking. I just had to get rid of a bunch of stuff because I was overweight. I don't know that I was actually overweight just yet, but I was definitely close. Okay, so there was a quest marker. I know I got here and there's no quest marker. You've been up since 2 a.m. Why'd you get up so early? What are these ghosty guys? I see you just had trouble sleeping. That happens sometimes. That sucks. That sucks when that happens. I hate that. Occasionally I end up sleeping later in the day and then that screws up my sleep schedule even worse. Or what happens more often is I'm just tired all day. Nope. Let's back out. You back up. Yeah, you back up so I don't swipe you with my sword. Anti-fight and all that goes.
You reek of his cowardice. You've met my son, the traitor. Sunless serpent, not a wolf. A shadow has fallen over me, for I raised a traitor. No memories will remain. My name, Frode of Gunvalder, will be scattered by the winds of betrayal. Our stand, a final cry of defiance
Your
against
dad, I took all your
Camelot. We
necklaces and
fought for our
bracelets.
people.
Necklace and all your bracelets.
Honor
Funny.
for the old
You just must store your
ways.
jewelry too.
We fell abandoned to the cold of death. All of it defiled by the flight of a son who left his tribe.
Yeah, editing on PlayStation is very different from how you do it on PC. Well, the process is the same, but like the actual procedure of doing it is different.
He called himself a son of Gunvalder, but he left us to die. By abandoning his tribe, he abandoned his true name, One Eye. They call him One Eye now. My son, a traitor, raised by myself. Curse me!
Hey guy, I think your son actually got killed by Galahad.
A painful truth. Son, a traitor. If anyone ever speaks the name Frode aloud, this is what they'll remember. The father of a traitor and a coward. What a disgrace. Truth deserves to be known, even if it is born in pain. The dead do not forget. The Gunvalder do not forget. Tell me, do you fight with honor, or will you flee as he did? Then let this...
Okay, my spell just passes right through him. Cool. Yeah, don't worry about that then. Hey, Mike. Glad you can make it. How you doing? Apparently that prick just really wanted to fight. Really, really wanted to die. Oh, this wasn't even where I needed to go, like, at all. Okay. This was actually way far. This was actually kind of on the way, but not what I was supposed to do. Okay. Yeah, I jumped off. Hurt myself. Anyway. Hi, you little brick, how you doing? Fuck. So I can't cross there. Okay, so I think I know a different way to get to where I'm going. Hey, y'all are gonna fuck with me anyways. Yeah. It's one of those things again. Okay. Let me just verify I'm going in the right direction I want to be going. I'm not currently. Go here is where I want to go. Nope. Okay. Figuring out which one of those markers is the one I want to go to. I don't know about playing it when it comes out, but I might give it a shot at some point. It kind of depends on what I got going on. Depends on what games I got going on and what's not. Alright, it does look interesting. There is that. So I may give it a shot at some point. Just not sure about playing it right away. Like I said, depends on what I got going on at the time. As far as I know, the release date is still TBA, so we shall see. Like I said, I'll probably give it a shot at some point. If it actually manifests as anything really good. You had steak for lunch, Lenny? That is awesome.
Not another step. You. Who are you? And why do you think you belong here? Not here, you don't. Ulfraland ain't for outsiders. Not unless the voice of the tribe says otherwise. Trust me, I wouldn't let you in if you were King Arthur himself. Especially not him. He'd have a sword up his ass before he took a step past this gate. Seal looks real enough. Fine. Go on in. But don't cause trouble. We don't take kindly to outsiders sticking their noses where they shouldn't.
Yeah, just most new games I've just had the mindset of wait and see. I'm going to wait and see. I will wait and see. See what it is when it actually manifests.
Gerfon sent you, didn't he? To summon us for the moot. Just because we live up in the mountains doesn't mean we don't know what's happening in the wider world. Well, that works out perfectly. My father's been looking for someone for outside the tribes to help him with something. That's all I know. He didn't tell me much, but he sounded really serious. He told me to bring the first person I came across. His name is Strana. Please, go meet him at his forge. You can't miss it.
So you grabbed me because you wanted to give me a quest. Real bad. Okay. Works for me. I was gonna get a quest from you anyway, most likely. Yeah, same with Crimson Desert. I'm gonna wait and see what that is when it actually manifests and see if it's actually good. And like Resident Evil Requiem, I'm gonna see how that runs on PC because I know that Capcom's been kind of hit and miss with PC performance recently. Like Dragon's Dogma 2 and Monster Hunter Wilds did not run real well on PC. So I'm gonna wait and see with Resident Evil also. I want to play the game, but I don't want to try to fight with a game that runs like ass. And I'm not willing to do this and that workaround and whatnot to try to play a game either, just because they couldn't be fucked to make it work in the first place. That's not my responsibility as the gamer, that's theirs as the developer to make it work. So I will see how it runs when it actually comes out. Or at least when some reviewers have gotten their hands on it, we'll see how it actually performs on PC. And because a lot of AAA games have been really garbage on PC, and like I said, specifically with Capcom, Dragon's Dogma 2 didn't work real well on PC at all, and Monster Hunter Wilds also. It was slightly better, but still didn't work real well on PC, and doesn't work at all for my roommate. So I'm gonna see with Resident Evil. That's why I'm hoping also that the full game of Pragmata runs as well as the demo does, because the demo runs great. So hopefully the full game runs just as well. But anyway, I think that's gonna be it for me today. So thanks for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Feel free to check out my links down in the description below. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell if you haven't done all that fun stuff already. Really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Costs nothing. Helps me out a lot. And thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hope y'all had fun. Hope y'all have a great one. And I will see you all next time.